Okay, this is Arnold, and we're going to talk about Beast Mastery Hunter. First, you want to apply Hunter's Mask on the target. Cast Command, Kill Command on the cooldown. Cast Kill Shot, only available below 20% health. Apply and maintain the Serpent Sting to the target. It will be refreshed by the Cobra Shot. It will be refreshed! Cast the Tier 6 talent, Glaive Toss. Cast Tier 4, Dire Beast. And 2 beasts, they come, they attack you, and they bite you. And cast the Focus Fire on your pet. Frenzy reaches 5 stacks. And cast the Arcane Shot to dump any excess focus. It's about to focus and cast the Cobra Shot again. And that's how you play the Beast Mastery Hunter. You are listening to Pwncast. And it's awesome show!
Welcome back, Warcraft enthusiasts. You're listening to Pwncast. I'm Eli. Speaking to you from Denver, Colorado. It's May 17th in patch 5.4.7. We're going to talk about a new episode of Azeroth Choppers. 5.4.8 is in PTR. And Christy Golden writes her new book, War Crimes, and it is out on sale right now. And there's a new Night Elf model. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. I brought the Honey Badgers, the troll that opened the unlocked stall only to find Vol'jin on the crapper. Frysa the mate.
Woo!
What's up, dude?
You know, I'm doing fine. I was doing better about a minute ago. Right now, I looked up World of Warcraft on Yahoo, and the first thing I saw was an Alliance lion, and that's all it showed for a picture, and I'm not happy with that. So I kind of ruined my whole day right there.
Change it.
That's all it shows. Like, that's all it shows is the Alliance lion, and yeah, I know.
Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change.
Oh, just stop it. Just stop it.
Right on.
No.
Right on. That's awesome.
That's it for me right now.
We brought the bull who plays with his horns, the BB Spamburger.
Oh,
What's
what
up,
a
dude?
week. My God. And what hasn't been a week full of fail sauce like the last several weeks have been. But it's been a week of like unexplained complaining from the peanut gallery, where I'm just shaking my head saying, you don't need that staff. Why? Because you're a paladin, you know?
Oh, right on. That's awesome. And this week, we have an amazing guest from the Facebook page, Women of Warcraft. ISO, what's up?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. How you doing?
Yourself?
Great. We're happy to have you here. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's talk about our week in WoW. Let's go with you, Frysa. What's going on?
Well, I've been playing lately, here and there, and I go outside of Orgrimmar sometimes and I fight people, try to get my skills back up, and let's just say that I think I should switch to Fire Mage, since that's who keeps beating me every single time, 1v1. So I haven't made the switch yet. I'm still stubborn, but I think I will be making that switch. Yeah, they're pretty much destroying me right now. So that's what's been happening lately, just trying to get my skills back, trying to get my buttons back. I have 3 macros that I still don't know what they do, and I forgot completely what they are. I don't know what they do. I don't know when I use them. I don't know. So I'm going to have to make brand new ones because that's what's going to have to happen. So this whole week I'm going to really spend trying to get my act together. So it's been going good so far, though, just getting beat.
Nice. That's awesome. All right, how about you, Spam?
I've been running a lot of old content. Some of my guildmates decided that they were tired of wiping in Siege of Orgrimmar, so we decided to go wipe somewhere else, I guess. We actually ran Dragon Soul last night, which is kind of cool, but I forgot that there was like six or seven bosses in there, and I was just like, oh, well, we're going to go and get in a helicopter and jump on Deathwing's back, and it'll be a blast. Come on, guys. And then I was like, oh, there's this whole like underground like fighting mushrooms section, and I was like, man, I forgot all about this stuff, you know. And it was fun. We had a good time. Got a couple of transmogs,
right on.
kicks and giggles.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had fun. Okay.
Awesome. All right, ISO, how about you? What's new with you?
Not a whole lot. WoW-wise, I find that whenever Blizzard announces that they're going to release a new expansion, I go through this phase where I just have no motivation to do anything. I just go on and I socialize and I dabble in stuff that I don't really need to do. That's just totally not necessary.
Like archaeology.
Yeah. Things that no one cares about.
Oh my goodness.
There's a term for it. I think they call it the alt leveling phase of the current patch. You know.
Yes. I think we're all there. I'm starting to look at an undead model I haven't touched in forever. I'm like, hey, that actually looks kind of fun. Right on. All right. For me, let's see. What did I do? I built 2 mounts. I built 2 sky golems. I gave one to me. And I gave one to Spam.
Baby.
And I should have recorded us when we got them. I was like, ready? We're gonna open them up on 1, 2, 3. We opened them up and we both were like, whoa!
We were doing barrel rolls in like 30 seconds.
Yes. Do a barrel roll.
That's what I said to my son this morning. I said, "You remember Slippy from Star Fox 64?" And he goes, "Yeah."
Do a barrel roll. Yes.
I'm right there with you, man.
And then I basically farmed like crazy to get those. And I am doing the grind to get my PvP gear for my monk healer. And it's a grind because I'm not lying. Since I've started this, it's a booster. And I boosted it. Since I started the booster, which was right after it first came out, I've been doing PvP and just doing random battlegrounds. And I have not won one. Not one since then. It's been like, I don't know, a month and a half? Something like that.
You proved it to me.
Not one. We haven't won one. And I said, okay, let's bring my lucky charm. Let's bring Spam. Let's win this. And we got dodgeball, and we were so close, and we still lost. And I was like, you want to see my shot face? Because I'm used to this. I'm getting 90 honor points from this every time, and so I'm doing a slow grind of trying to get. I don't think for the entire gear set it's like 20,000, and so I'm getting 90 per game. So if that's any idea how long it's going to take to get that.
You're only getting 90 honor per game. Yeah, you need to hang out more in these.
You guys need to be doing those dungeons. That's what I did to get all my armor. I just did the dungeons, got justice armor. And
I'm thinking about doing that. Get all that.
Haven't I sworn by that? Like forever, I always say, you know what? You want to level up. You want to get that, as I say in the quotation marks, that 90+ gear. You know, just grind those dungeons, man.
Yeah,
you do like
that's it.
6. I used to, have my lunch. Take a little break and then come back and be like, I'm going to do 6 heroics in a row, baby. And
that's like 2 pieces of armor.
That's 6 heroics.
Yeah.
2 pieces right there. 1, 2.
That's 2 pieces right there. And you didn't have to lose to some alliance people, and that's great.
You know what? I think I'm going to take you guys up on that. I'm going to do that, and I will report to you next week and let you know how
last week on the show, didn't I say I was going to do like LFR runs for like 54 gold a pop? I can get you some raid gear, man, some purples.
We definitely need some black markets out there that can like sell us stuff for certain deeds. I mean,
Ask Eli. He said to me last night, he was like, "Yo, I need some fists. I need some fist weapons." I was like, "Let me see what I got for you."
That would be great.
I am the black market. I haven't sold a green to a vendor since like 2000. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm such a hoarder, such a like that. If there was like a video game version of that show, the Hoarder Show on TV, like they would totally have to interview me for that show because my banks. I mean, on my other account, I have like a whole 7-tab guild bank that's all me. There's 10 people in the guild, and they're all my alts. I mean, I take WoW hoarding to a whole nother level.
Right on. All right, guys. Well, let's talk about what's kind of going on in World of Warcraft. What do you guys think of the new Night Elf model? Did you guys check it out?
I'm looking at it right now, and that's why I've been quiet this whole time.
I think she's hot. I think
ridiculous.
My wife plays one tune since vanilla. She plays Night Elf Druid, and my only impression when I saw her, like she's just a little bit more detailed. She's got not like age wrinkles.
She has abs now.
But she's got like muscle tone and like a little bit of like crinkle in her face. And I looked at it, and the first thought I had was, my wife's gonna be so happy. She's gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to get on my tune and type /dance.
What'd you think, Iso? What'd you think of the new Night
I
Elf?
think they look fantastic. Blizzard's doing a really good job with these so far. And I'm Horde, but I mean, like, I can still appreciate an Alliance girl. Like, I'm not gonna, no judgments, no hate. Still love me some sexy Night Elves.
Ooh. No. They're going to look great while I kill them.
Exactly.
There's something about those Darnassus girls.
I woke up on Saturday and I was like, I was on my Kindle and I'm in bed and the wife's in bed with me and we're sitting there just she gets on her phone, I get on my Kindle and I'm on there and I'm like, oh, look, new model. So I open it up and I'm like, wow, look at that. And she's like, whoa, what are you looking at? And she looks and she's like, what? What are you looking at?
Girls with purple hair in their underpants.
I was like, it's nothing but purple women with big ears. No big deal. She's like, that's weird. I was like, okay. Yeah, she doesn't play, so I was like, yeah, that's kind of what that is. Can we put some clothes on them?
That's awesome.
That would have been nice. But I like them. I think they're great, and I think Iso, you're right. They're doing a great job, and I think if it's going to take them a long time to get these out, I'm okay with it. Because if we don't have them all by 6.0, I'm okay with that. Because if you take your time on it and you make it look nice, when it comes out, we can appreciate it.
You don't really think that's going to happen?
You don't want to rush it and make it look...
Yes, no, they, I think it was, who was it? Was it Zarheim or was it Ian or who was it? I can't remember which one on their Twitter. He says they might not have them all out by 6.0.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay,
I mean, I understand that these guys are running the show now, but I've been playing Blizzard games since, like, when these kids were still in diapers, and I've never known them to release, like, an incomplete game.
Which is why they might not do it until way later.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they got till December, so...
Well, you know, right now they have those cosmetic armor pieces, 33% off right now. Just saw that right now.
Oh,
for the rest of the week.
I don't like those. Did you guys like those?
Week. I mean, I don't know what they cost. What do they cost?
What were they, $25 originally? I guess I could look that up. That's my job, isn't it?
33% off. I don't know why the weird number, but
probably because they've been around for a while now. When did these pieces come out in Cataclysm, right?
No.
Like that.
Well, I thought they came out when MoP came out.
Was it that recently? Basically, for those that don't know, there's like 3 different helms that you could buy. One looks like a spiky lava helm, and the second one looks like the Ice Crown, Ice King, Lich King crown, and the third one literally looks like lava horns.
It's awesome.
And I've always kind of had my eye on that one because I play a Tauren, so what's better than having 2 horns? Having 4 horns. But again, it's cash. I mean, if I'm not going to drop $30 for a mount, I'm not going to drop $30 for freaking lava horns. Yeah, cosmetic.
Did you buy those, Iso?
I did not. I had won one from a contest, but I would not personally buy them out of pocket.
See, that's my dream. If I could win them, that would be awesome.
Hood of the Hungering Darkness, Crown of the Internal Winter, and Jewel of the Fire Lord. Ooh.
I thought the Frostman would be good for you.
I did, but it has the
Frysa,
face on it.
Got a Frostman.
Oh, the Hornwater troll.
It doesn't have the face. That's just the model that they put it on. It's going to look like your dude if you put it on your dude.
I thought they had the face. I'm pretty sure it has.
No. All it is like the blue lights. Well, no, that one does kind of look like a skull. I mean, yes.
That won't look good on a troll. On a human, that would be fine. But on a troll...
You should go for the horns. They'd look great on you.
I know. I have 4.
And then we could move together. Yes.
I'm going to do nothing with you like that.
We could move together.
They used to be $15. They're down $5, and they're $10 now. Oh. That's not bad. $10 each. That's not bad.
Not bad. I wouldn't mind getting the frost one just to see if it's good for my frostman.
The funny thing about that is I could get away with it until such point as my wife and my characters are playing at the same time. And then she would look at me and be like, you went and paid $10 for that, didn't you? I'm like, yes, I did.
It was 33% off. What do you want me to do?
It was 30% off, sweetheart. What would you have done?
I'm reading on these comments on the elf. They're saying that she should have fangs.
She does have fangs.
They're saying that she does.
If you look,
in the new model, she does.
Yeah, in the new model, she's got some.
I'm looking. I don't see nothing in there.
Well, plus we only see one face. They're remodeling all the faces, so we're going to get all different types of options. So I'm pretty sure one of those is going to have fangs.
Wow, those eyes are awesome.
Their eyes are great, right? Yeah, wow. I agree. The of all of them, probably the night elf female probably looks the best so far.
Blood elf all day.
I don't know.
The Tauren male was really good too. I can't lie.
Yep.
They did like a really cool thing when the Tauren male came out, where it was like a side by side before and after kind of comparison.
Yes, that was
and
good.
They had like it was on like some sort of like graph of some sort where you could like see more of the detail because it was on like a background.
Right. I'm trying to look it up now.
To me, it reminded me of like Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man. So I saw it and I was like, it's the new Tauren. He's bigger, taller, faster, able to unmount in front of doors and get inside faster than any Tauren before. I don't know if any of you guys date back to the $6 Million Man, but it was like the Bionic Man TV show from when I was a kid. I had a Tauren moment.
All right, guys, let's talk about the new episode of Azeroth Choppers. What did you guys think?
Oh, I loved the chopper. The horde looks awesome, and I think the alliance looks like a Calaxy bike. It's awesome.
It does. It looks kind of horde-ish as well, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I mean, they're going to put a lot of gold on it, which is going to cover up a lot what I think, but...
It's really great to finally see some specifics on these bikes. The last, what is this, week 5 now? The last 3 weeks, we've pretty much seen pieces of bikes falling off for 3 weeks now. I don't know about you guys, it's made me kind of nervous. I found a pic with the Night Elf fangs, by the way. I'll send it to you when I get a chance. The best thing I like, as far as the details that they're putting on so far, there's a real nice, like, etched Horde logo smack in the middle of the fuel tank on the Horde bike. Looks fantastic. When it gets some color, it's going to look great. I think I saw a clip where they were doing some sort of fabrication, which looked like, to me, it might have been those wooden or ivory tusks that you were talking about. So it looks like they might be mounting those onto the metal that we saw. So if they do that, man, that's going to blow me away.
Yeah, that was on the end of the show where you were like,
next time. Is that what it was? It was real quick, and I was like, that looked like a tusk to me, baby.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
I agree with what Frysa was saying. Both bikes look great. I love the way they got, like, kind of this scaly look to the Alliance bike. I love they have, like, these rivets, like these spikes. They look almost like teeth. And they're at least the size of my fists that they're putting onto the Horde bike. And I think they look fantastic. I kind of hope they make them look jagged and sticking out randomly instead of trying to make it go for that, like...
Well, one of the guys said that he was going to... he says, maybe we should chop it off and make it look like damaged. And he's like, well, yeah, look at the armor on the pictures. They look like
every piece of Warcraft armor since, like, Warcraft Orcs versus Humans all the way up to today. They've always had, like, chinks in their armor and broken chains and stuff like that.
It doesn't look all clean and shiny. It looks like it's been abused. No, I love it.
I agree. I'm going to say that everything I've said for 3 weeks about, when are we going to get to see these bikes, I kind of take it back because I'm starting to get excited. I think they got, 3 weeks left? And so we're about halfway through now. I'm excited. Yeah. I kind of want to, like, start trolling the internet to see if, I think it was Frysa that said last week that these bikes are probably already done and sitting in someone's garage. So I'm kind of thinking maybe if I dig hard enough, I'll find them. So
maybe.
Find, like, a leak. No way, they're going to leak that.
I don't know.
That's probably, like, under hardcore surveillance. What do you think, Iso? Did you like it?
I liked it. I give thumbs up.
What do you think?
Both bikes look really good. I don't even have one that I prefer more than the other. I just wish the series itself was more about the bikes and less about that totally unnecessary drama.
Agreed.
I kind of feel like Blizzard undermined the mental capacity of the player base a little bit. Like, I don't know, like.
Agreed. Yeah, the whole fake drama. They were supposed to give us 10 weeks. We only got 5 weeks. The deadline's looking more and more impossible.
We all know both are going to end up looking great, and they're going to be on time. So there's no point in...
Right. There's no point in the drama. I would have rather, when they were like at Blizzard and they were showing some of the developers, I would have rather them like kind of show us around a little bit.
Yeah, that would have been
cool.
Way
more interesting than, Pete took a piece of our bike, he's sabotaging our bike. And,
more drama, right?
I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, I do agree though that the Alliance bike looks like an insect. So they were going to put like a brass trim on the side with like rivets, and if they do that, that's going to look really nice. I love the wooden tusks. But did you guys notice that Jason looked pissed the entire time? He's one of the horde
Do you know
guys.
why?
I didn't recognize that.
Because they left sunny southern Irvine, California, where it's like 85 degrees in February, and they went to like Newburgh, New York, where it's like 7 degrees.
Yes.
I mean, that's like even further north from my hometown, so I know what they're talking about. The guys who stayed home, of course, the guys who are making six figures, they stayed home in sunny Irvine, California, and made some Skype calls with the guys, and they were like, "Hey, you guys work for a company called Blizzard? No complaining." So I was laughing. I can't lie because upstate New York is like a whole nother like dimension of like cold that gets in your bones and stays there, So I can only imagine guys that are used to going to work in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts are just loving the weather in balmy Newburgh, New York.
Right. I just hope that the bike doesn't look all orc. And I know that the
there's a tendency to go that way.
The Tusks is kind of like a troll thing, but we better see some Tauren. I want to see some Native American feathers or something. I want to see like a voodoo mask.
Yeah, but I don't.
Or maybe can we have like a beer keg like in the back with a panda strap on it?
Oh, forget the pandas, man. No pandas involved.
What?
No pandas.
They're
That's the
part
worst
of us
race
now.
we've ever had in this game.
You will accept the panda.
No, keep the pandas out of it. Keep the voodoo. I love the voodoo. No, stay away from the voodoo. Have like a voodoo sign that has like a X to it or something.
Next time you're in the mood for spicy Chinese chicken, I'm going to tell you, no chicken for you. I'm going to say, go have some pizza. No pandas for you.
Pandas don't even ride bikes. They like hurt the environment or something. Bunch of they go
That's not true. They ride rice rockets.
Rice rockets. That is true.
But wouldn't that be cool? Okay, like Horde is, when I think of Horde, I think of, like that really rough kind of like warrior guy. He's got his axe back there. He's got his beer keg back there. His bike's all beat up, and he's just riding through, Duratar, and he's like, and I'm like, you got to put a beer keg on.
Did you see the Men in Black 3, the third one, the bad guy from that one who shot like nails out of his palms of his hands? Right, that guy with the glasses who's riding his motorcycle? Yeah, that's the kind of bike I'm talking about.
Exactly, yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, I'm to be honest, guys, I'm back on board. I'm really liking the bike. I like the way it looks now, and so I ask forgiveness for all the harsh things I said. I'm back on board.
Was that week 2 he was ripping him up?
Oh, yeah, if you want to hear me rip him up, go back a couple episodes and you'll hear. But right on. Okay, let's talk about 5.4.8. I didn't know we were getting a new patch. Did you guys know that?
I just found out today.
Isn't that crazy? What did you guys think? They're not really giving us much. There's no new dungeon.
You're not the only podcast guy who's going to have to do some backpedaling, because a couple of shows in the last few weeks have been like, oh my God, we're going to have to wait so long for 6.0, and nothing's coming out, and all of a sudden we're getting more. I mean, not that there's a whole lot in there.
There's not. Okay, we got two mounts. One of them's called the Warforged Nightmare and the Nightmarish, the Grinning Reaver. And so you get a post with the Warforged Nightmare. It's like a post. I think that's where you hang your horse. You know what I'm saying? Like you put your little. That's kind of cool, actually. I thought that was kind of cool. But what does that mean? Like you get to get off and walk around.
It means you can leave it at your garrison. Yes.
Oh,
you got to think ahead.
Yeah, and then the Grinning Reaver, it says that you can turn your current mount into the Reaver. And I was like, okay, so you don't get an extra mount, you get like something that you can turn your mount, kind of like the holiday stuff, you turn your mount into a broom, or you turn your mount into a reindeer or something, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, so it's like a mount transmog.
Yeah.
Like
yes. Well, I'm cool. Hey, I'm a mount collector. I love mounts. So bring it on. I want both.
That was the first thing I thought. I saw the new patch content, and I was like, well, Eli's going to be happy. He's gonna get two new mounts.
I'm gonna try to get them. So yeah, and then what's the whole thing with the Valor? There's like 3 different ways now to get Valor now. And there's this whole new Heart of the Valorous. It's like a buff that gives you 100% additional Valor. And then there's Deeds of Valor. It's a timeless coin from the timeless coin vendor. You trade in like 3,000 timeless coins and you get like a 200 Valor.
I think that's super convenient.
It is.
It's nice.
I think it's supposed to be super convenient. I think they're trying to, like, right now. I think we were talking about during the pre-show about like this is like level your alt time for this patch, and I think that because of the boosted 90, that everyone's kind of got that alt that they're leveling right now, and they want to give us more avenues in order to get past that hump, I guess.
Well, it's got to also be for the new item levels that we're getting, because we're gonna be able to upgrade our current items 2 more times, a total of 4 upgrades per item.
Really?
So yeah, so we're gonna be picking up to like I think 575.
Wow, that's
now.
insane.
And so everything's picking up for a couple more item levels. And I know that the Garage Hellscream heirlooms are also going to receive an 8+ item level just to help them keep up with the other items that are going to be being upgraded. So with all these extra upgrades, but that's what I don't understand.
Just to clarify, all of this
5.4.8
stuff that we're talking about is nothing has been officially released. It's all data mined.
Well, it's all data mined from the PTR thingy, but I mean, come on, if it's already in the PTR,
yeah, I mean, it's pretty much going to happen, yeah.
But why? Why pick up 4 more levels? I don't understand.
Because they got to give us. I mean, in my opinion, what this is saying is
plus 16 item levels.
There's been a lot of rumors going around that we might see Warlords of Draenor by like July or August, and again, none of that's been confirmed by anyone. It's just like the rumor mill saying stuff, I think. Because I haven't seen. I'm a digger, and I haven't seen anything.
I mean, the only thing I can think of that they're doing this is because to make it easier for us to kill Garrosh. We got a plus 16,
yeah, that's a great idea.
Plus 16 item level boost on all of our gear, and we have all these new ways to get Valor, and we're getting all kinds of Valor. We're upgrading all of our items. We walk into Garrosh next time, it's going to be just a slap in the face.
Maybe. That's usually how it always is during the patch. The little couple of months, 3 months during the patch. Eventually, you're going in there and you're not even paying attention to the raid, and you're destroying the guy.
Well, I mean,
like the end of the expansion, they just kind of oh, by the way, everybody's already worked so hard to get all this stuff. We're going to be getting it all away now.
I don't like that. I've never liked that because it's like you work so hard to get it and then they give it away for free, where you just
like the 100% drop for the Garrosh heirlooms now.
Not now.
What the heck?
As
now 6.0. Right. So 6.0 comes out. We're all going to get heirlooms. All we got to do is go kill them.
Now, one thing I don't understand about Valor is making more options for Valor. Valor is, I mean, really, I max out on Valor in 5 hours and I'm done. So it's like, well, there goes that week, So they're gonna give you more abilities to get it, but really, I mean, they only give you 2,200 to obtain.
I think they said something 2 weeks ago in the Olivia interview with Ian about removing the cap completely, so that you don't have a 4,000 cap anymore. You can go and get 100,000 in Valor if you want in the course.
Because it's not going to matter when 6.0 comes out.
They're getting rid of it in 6.0, so it's not going to matter. So you're probably, right, exactly, that they're doing it so that we can get our kills.
What do you think, ISO? You better jump in.
I think you guys pretty much covered it. I mean, I don't really have anything to add. You guys are pretty in depth about all of the things regarding to that, so I don't have much to say.
Come on!
I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's talk about the Christie Golden War Crimes novel. Did you guys see that come out?
Well, I've seen it come out, but I haven't read any of it.
On Battle.net. So I got it on Audible, and I think you can get it on Audible for free. You just have to have a couple of the podcasts are sponsored by Audible, so they have their own promo code or something. So I used one of those, and I got in. I got the free novel. I downloaded it on my phone. I started listening to it, and I don't know. I like it. I think it's awesome because everyone is represented here. I mean, seriously, everyone from both Horde and Alliance, all the leaders are there. It's a courtroom drama. And I'm not going to give away the plot. I'm not going to give away anything, so don't worry, there's no spoilers. But it's a courtroom drama, and it's about Garrosh's doom and how they're going to go about this. So the August Celestials are there. So all four of those Pandaren spirits are there, and they're going to be like the judge of the whole thing. And then Terran Zoo, I think he's like, the mediator kind of thing. And it's really cool. I'm not going to give it away how they present evidence in this trial because it's irrefutable proof. It's 100% accurate. And so the way that they did it, I'm not going to give it away, but it's awesome. It's a really good book if you want to get some backstory, because there's a lot of backstory from Cataclysm that comes into this. I like
this
it.
Book?
It's a novel. It's a full-size novel. Yeah, it's a real novel.
Yeah, it's a pretty big novel. It's got 41 chapters, I think.
Wow. I would definitely be reading it. That is for certain.
Yeah.
Well, what I have heard from the Twitterverse is that those who are fans of Christy Golden, this is on par with the best of her best books.
Yes.
From what I've heard from the other side of the media, like the podcast and the social media, not necessarily just the Twitter people, there have been a lot of bashing on this book, man. What I've heard, I mean, it's only been out for 5 days now, but I don't know how they could hate on it.
There's always going to be haters,
There's always haterade, and you're going to get, just dumped in it. But it's okay because read the book and judge for yourself. And I got the Audible book because that's way more convenient for me. I listen to it while I'm working, so it was great. I'm already halfway through it. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. I probably wouldn't have read it, though, to tell you the truth. It would just be going on and on and on. And I wouldn't have done it. But listening to it with the drama in the background, they even put some music in the background. And this guy, I forget the guy who narrates it. He's really good. And I think he does the...
I think he does Thrall's voice.
No, what's that guy's name?
I'll find out. I'll look it. Keep talking.
The Prince, the Black Prince.
Oh.
He's got to do his voice because when he does it in the book, I'm like, hey, that's him. You really nailed it. That's
basically
pretty good.
Do whatever he tells you to do just because his voice sounds good. Jump off this bridge if you want. All right. Woo!
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I liked it. You guys planning on getting it? Ugh, I can't talk.
Yes, I will be listening to it. I will not be reading it. I will be listening.
I just found out today I can get a Audible version for free. So I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, I have a lot of books. I have so many books that most of my bookshelves have a row of books in front of the rear row of books. So a long time, probably about 5 years ago, I decided that as far as fiction books, that I don't need to be buying fiction books anymore. That I have this lovely thing down the block from my house called a library, and and as I was saying in the pre-show, they just for some reason. The manager of the local library by my house, just doesn't have a single Christy Golden title in the stacks of the entire library. Hence, I have not read any of the Christy Golden titles.
Maybe not a fan of her either.
I guess you can say I'm a fan because I'm not dropping cash on her books. Although when Eli said the words book and free in the same sentence, he definitely piqued my interest. And yeah, it does look like it is available for absolutely free. Click here. I found it.
Right on. Okay, well, we do have a guest with us. So, ISO, we want to know more about you. We want to know about your Facebook page. Tell us about your toon, your server, your guild. What do you do in World of Warcraft? Do you PvP, PvE, battle pets? What do you do? Tell us about you. We want to learn about you.
I main a level 90 Blood Elf BM hunter named ISO Hunt on Mal'Ganis. I am Horde primarily. I do have 2 Alliance characters, but I am primarily Horde. My guild is called Lateralis, but it's basically just a small guild composed of myself and a couple of close friends. We don't really do any raiding or anything like that. Mostly just for socializing. If we want to do anything, we usually have like a different circle of friends that we do it with, like cross round, things like that. I do have a couple of alts. I'm not going to name them because I'll be here all night, but
That's what I'm
you guys know what I'm talking about, yeah.
I won't judge you.
Yep.
I own and admin 2 pages. I have Lochtarrogar and Women of Warcraft. I spend more time on Women of Warcraft because there's just so much more content that I can offer there. And our community is wonderful. It's phenomenal. I love it. It's a community of women for women and men who support us. I feel like we're kind of underrepresented and misrepresented. And I wanted to change that and create an open, supportive community for all of us who have this common interest. I have an awesome admin team, being Kayona, who I've worked with previously, Mai Tai, Ash, Fentuzler, and Eliadah. We started the page February 13th, and we've grown to 8K between then and now, which is incredible. We had a lot of support from other pages, and for that we're really grateful. I'd like to give them all a shout out, but there's just too many to name.
Right, yeah, that's awesome. Right on. So, did you start this page?
What's that?
Did you start the page?
Yeah.
Right on. So, what were what do you put on the page? Like, what can we expect to see on this page?
We share everything from fan pictures to transmog to character models, different things that are going on and going into Warlords Draenor, different like WoW memes and just funny WoW-related pictures, screenshots, etc.
Right on. That's cool. You said you were looking forward to Warlords of Draenor, and you had something to say about that. I remember you said so. Go ahead. You have the floor.
I'm really looking forward to this expansion, actually. I'm finding that Mists of Pandaria got really boring really fast, just my opinion. I know a lot of people feel the same way, but there are some people who are really die-hard Mists of Pandaria fans. I mean, I've been playing WoW for roughly 6 or 7 years, and this one is, like, this expansion is my least favorite. I really can't stand it.
Preach it.
There's very little about this expansion that I actually enjoyed. I'm just looking forward to a new direction in the game. Character models like we were talking about earlier, they're looking really good so far. Blizzard has done a really great job at revamping the old models while still staying true to the basic idea behind them. The only exception, in my opinion, being the orcs, which seem to be modeled more after the Shot Touch Scarosh model rather than their original model. To me, that one, like that model, looks a little bit derpy to me, and I'm a little bit disappointed by it.
Derpy?
Yeah. That's a tough word.
It looked derpy. I'm sorry. That's just when I saw it. Like that's just
someone called me that. Man, if someone called me that, I would probably just go insane.
Maybe that's what happened.
You're derpy Frysa. Derpy Frysa. That's awesome. Right on. Well, we are like on the opposite there. Oh my gosh, I love the Pandaria. When I walked in, like my very first thing when I walked in and I saw everything, and you have to go down from the ship. Do you remember the first, quest? You go down from the ship and you land. I slash bowed, and I was like, yes, I am here. I waited so long to be here. I'm so excited. And to this day, I still find stuff in Pandaria I didn't even know was there. And there's all kinds of achievements that I'm trying to hunt for. And there's these rares that I've never even seen before that pop up because they're farmed like crazy, but now nobody cares. So now I'm like, oh, look, there's a rare there? I never even knew there was one there. And I go and I kill him and he gives me this really cool item. So I'm on the opposite end. I'm a huge Panda fan. So I guess you could say. But no, it's cool.
I say that two reasons why Eliadah is hardcore into MoP is because one thing, he is massively ADD. And Pandaria had tons of stuff you can just look at and touch and collect and find weird stuff. And that's great for the ADD player. That's awesome. And then Eliadah was the guy who also got to level 100 in Farmville. So when they told him he could farm, he almost just quit his job, and he just said, that's what I'm going to be doing for now on. So I remember when they told me, there's going to be a farm now. You're going to have your own farm, and I was like, I refuse to have one of those. And then
I don't think that's familiar.
And then my brother comes. He goes, I got a farm. I was like,
yeah, I bought it. I was so excited. I announced on Facebook. I was like, I bought my farm. I own it.
I was like, oh my goodness, he's never going to quit this game. It's awesome.
Yeah, I was a huge Farmville fan on Facebook. So when I said we were going to do Farmville, I got very, very excited.
Yeah. That's why he liked.
I wish I could name the cat that's on there, and like name the dog, and name the big what is that huge creature that's in the background? Forget what they're called. You guys
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, but I wanted to decorate my farm. That's how much I liked it.
I'm telling you, that's why.
So if someone wanted to reach you, ISO, how can they reach you? You got a Twitter or Facebook ID?
Yep. All of my social networking tags are pretty much the same. For those, I don't go by ISO. I only go by that on Locharagar and Women of Warcraft. But for my other social networks like Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Raptor, and YouTube, it's all Kristen LFG.
All right.
Kristen LFG. Right on. Is that looking for a group?
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That
Right
would
on.
mean
That's
differently
cool.
if you're talking in Proudmoore. If you yeah, you got that. You got that, Spamburger.
I get it.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what it would mean. That's my realm.
Yes, I understand.
Oh, you guys are funny. All right, well, we're going to do something. We're going to try something new. We've never done it before. But what we're going to do is we're going to run our guests through the gauntlet. So we are going to ask you to answer as many questions as possible in 30 seconds. And they are all handpicked by myself. It is a bunch of random questions. And you might actually get through all of them because I didn't write as many as I wanted to. So you actually have a chance to do them all. I'll start the timer, and I'll start asking you questions. Are you ready?
I don't think so.
Mom's maiden name.
Social insurance number.
It's all Warcraft. So get ready. Here we go. Main tune's name. Favorite spell.
I don't know. Fervor.
Good answer.
Best add-on.
I prefer X-Pearl. I can't play without my bars looking pretty.
Who's War Chief?
Now or prior?
Now.
Garrosh. No, Vol'jin, sorry.
Oh!
Yeah.
What's the Tauren capital?
Tauren capital? Thunderbluff.
Yes.
Good.
What's Metzin's first
Chris.
name? What's the Tiller City?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Pass.
That's a trick question.
Woo! You didn't get through many of them.
Wow.
Holy cow! I had 20
Last
questions.
time we have you on this show.
Wow, I had so many. Oh, I wanted to get to them.
Would you give him 1 minute?
Answer 'em.
You should have given him more than a minute.
I have some stuff to say.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, when they meet like a person in the cartoon, I know, like I watch them. I used to watch them a lot. Anyways, you meet these people and you're like, oh, that's so and so, and he is the master of these pets, and blah blah blah. Well, if you go to the World of Warcraft page, it talks to you about these pet battle, and they call it major pains. And basically, it gives you a profile of the pet battle trainer, and it tells you other pets. It tells you the story, and it's like, so and so, don't let his looks fool you. He is very strong, and he collects these animals, and he is the master of this. Basically, they're doing everything identical to the cartoons, but for World of Warcraft, and you can go to the website and look up that pet trainer's storyline, and you can go and defeat him. It tells you where he is, and it tells you what pet he has. You click on the pets, and
Sounds like you've been doing that.
I'm just saying, I just noticed that right now.
Someone was bored.
And I was also
Oh my
going to say,
gosh.
if you guys ever go to the website, you want to go to the Warcraft art updates. And if you go there right now on worldofwarcraft.com, look at the art updates, and there's a boat up there right now. And it is about the best looking horde boat I have ever seen in my life. It's go to the art gallery.
I have no idea where it is.
Warcraft art updates is what it's labeled under.
Oh, that's right.
And then it's like
Okay.
and you see, go there and check out some of these pictures. And they have some great brand new pictures they just updated for the Horde. Mostly just Horde stuff, I guess, right now. I'm not sure where you guys are on the website. And then, if you also go to the screenshots of the day, there's tons of, which I've already known, but you can go and check it out yourself if you haven't done it. You can check out a bunch of pictures for Warlords of Draenor. and pictures
videos,
of
pictures, videos, yeah, all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
look at all kinds of stuff. So if you guys ever want to get bored and look at some new videos and some pictures of the new expansion, they are out. Tons of them.
Right. Wow, that's
So
awesome.
yeah, you can see like the new weapons and the way the people are looking. It's pretty awesome. Seeing Shatterat City in a totally different way.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. That's cool. Right on. All right, you guys got anything else to add to the show before we wrap it up?
I should tell my story. So I have a couple. I have a couple of friends who've been out of the game for a while, and they came back, and they were on different servers, but now they're a couple, so they want to play together. And they're both leveling level 19 rogues, and I was like, "That's great, you guys are level 19. We should go do Dead Mines. I'll take you guys on through." So we flew on down to Stranglethorn Vale to the blimp down in Grumgol base camp, and we were creeping our way on up into Dead Mines, and the bottom of my screen started going off. Grumgol base camp is under attack. Grumgol base camp is under attack. So I said to my friends, "Why don't you guys keep running up the road? I'll be right back." And so there was a paladin just kind of like running around the town like he owned the place, like picking off NPCs like it was the cool thing to do. So I crept up. I was flying, so I crept up on him. I don't even think he saw me, and I just ate him. And he come back and he did a quick armor change, and he stepped up to me, and I ate him again. And then he came back the third time, and he tried to get away from me, but I'm a Death Knight, so next thing you know, I was dancing on top of his body again. And I thought after the third time, I had changed his tone. Let me go catch up with my buddies. But little did I know that this was Proudmoore server, and that there's 97% alliance on our server. And in the maybe 5 minutes, because they were like not mounted yet because they're level 19. So maybe 5 minutes that it took us to walk up like through Darkshore, and then into Elwyn Forest, and maybe I'll say maybe 10 minutes because they were noobing around a little bit, and in the 10 minutes it took me to get from Darkshore to Dead Mines, there was a full 25-man raid full of level 90s,
awesome,
just waiting for me. Wow. And I held my own for all of 4 minutes, but when I was dead, my two level 19 companions were smart enough not to flag themselves, and they were standing there going, would you hey Spam, would you like a head count, because there's some 30 guys standing here waiting for you. I was like, no, I'm just gonna log on to my alt and run you guys through like I had planned to. He actually messaged me after I said that. He was like, understatement much? So that's kind of my funny story. I guess it's really reached that point in the patch where people have nothing better to do, I guess, because I can't imagine that there was 25 level 90s hanging out in Elwyn Forest just chillaxing, waiting for me.
No, there's nothing
for them to do there. So
maybe they were role playing.
I guess, yeah, they're all role playing on their main. I mean, it is Goldshire, so it could have been. But.
That's awesome.
Right on. Cool. Anybody else got anything to add?
No.
Yeah, I want more. They gave us this 5.4.8 data mine, but after the huge alpha patch notes that we got 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago now, it just doesn't seem like much. A couple of mounts and a couple of changes to Valor, but I need more content, man.
I agree.
I need to start doing some new levels and some new quests. I mean, I got the alt. I guess I should give everybody an update on the new druid. They still have way too many buttons. I'm getting him all purpled out. He doesn't look like he just came out of the package anymore, so I suppose that's a good thing. He's still got that fresh off the clothesline smell though.
Nice.
Right on. All right, with that, we're going to wrap it up. I would like to thank our guest, ISO, for coming on the show. Thank you very much. Yeah, for sure. It was great. And for those of you out there, you want to meet up with ISO or say hello, go check her out at her Facebook page, Women of Warcraft, and Lotaro Gar. So you can find her there. You can find Spam at I Eat Spamburgers on Twitter. You can find Frysa at Frysa the Mage on Twitter, and you can find me, Eli, on the Light of the Priest on Facebook. And guys, check out our Facebook page, Facebook.com/Pwncast, or our Twitter at Pwncast with an S at the end. If you have any questions, because we have yet to receive a good question, send them to us. Message us, message our page, send us some love, like our page out there. But I'd like to, from all of us here at Pwncast, I'd like to say thank you guys, and we will be seeing you guys later. Bye-bye.
Are we still going to talk during this? Are we
Only
Just cut it away.
No, I just want to say something. Thousand Needles. I'm
40 seconds.
I'm swimming in the Thousand Needles, and I swear I am following Nemo. I found Nemo. There is a clownfish right in front of my eyes in the water. Just wanted to say that.
Are you sure it's Nemo? Does he have a lucky fin?
Yeah, I don't know.
If it's a
He doesn't
big...
have any fins, according to the graphic. He's a clownfish.
Maybe he'll get a new character model.
Hey, you're a clownfish. Say something funny.
That's good, Iso. That's good. Yeah. Say something funny.
Say something funny. You're a clownfish.
Yes, that's awesome. Ah, man, this is great. It's a little herd of Nemos. Alright.
Oh, there's Murloc costumes at Comic-Con. They look great. Oh, there's people walking. One of them's got a spear. The other one's got a trident. I got to show you these guys this picture. It's fantastic. I want to jump in and like hug them both. They're awesome.
I think he's going to turn the music louder. So you can't hear us.
How do you spell that sound that Murlocs make? It's like GLRGRGR. That's the one.
I'm sorry, I failed.
Look. Oh, it was actually pretty good.
You only got 40 seconds, and you were
How long was the show this time? 6 hours?
No,
it wasn't that bad.
No, 45 minutes.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
what we should be. Yeah.
Mike would be impressed.
Well, we can't blame him for too much content for last week because like all he said was like yes, no,
I didn't do nothing this week.
He had nothing to say last week. Yeah. You guys got to check the page. I posted the picture of the Murlocs. I posted the picture of Get to the Chopper.
Yes, I saw that. Get to the Chopper.
Awesome.
We should do a segment. I don't know who does a really good.
You
Arnold
do it
voice,
better than I do.
If we could do a good segment like on Arnold Explains World of Warcraft, and he like just kind of gives you like the basics and goes through like spells and maybe a rotation.
That in the Alliance, it looks too insectile to be Alliance bike.
Something like that.
Let's see if we can do a. Hold on.
Better.
Yeah, get the troll now.